Phase 2. Iron Man 3. So basically, in Iron Man 3, it's set after the events of the first Avengers. So, Iron Man has some post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, from going through the wormhole and nearly dying. So, while he's sleeping and having a PTSD attack or whatever, one of his suits comes to rescue him because they think he's in distress and almost kills Pepper. So, after the Mandarin, which is the villain of the movie, attacks his bodyguard, he challenges him to a fight and gives him his address. So the Mandarin literally blows up his house. He flies away, meets a boy, meets a bunch of other people who have these powers called, I think it was like, I forgot what it's called, but I'll figure it out later. But, basically the Mandarin is fake and Aldrich Killian is the real Mandarin. Or is he? Thor the Dark World. There's not... I don't wanna. Basically, it's a bad movie, but it just reveals the reality stone. Thor's mom dies, Loki fakes his death and is now fake Odin. The Winter Soldier. So, supposedly Nick Fury dies, and there's this Hydra assassin named the Winter Soldier. But Winter Soldier has brainwashed Bucky. And Hydra has infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't actually seen this one, I wish I had. But I've never seen it. Now for the Guardians. It's really funny. Yeah, I'll just say that if you haven't seen it. And the orb contains the Power Stone, and the bad guy's Ronan. Basically Peter Quill and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Gamora, Rocket, Groot, Drax. And later a few more members. They're trying to sell the orb. And then Ronan attacks and stuff. And basically Groot sacrifices himself. We get to see a few glimpses of Thanos. And by the way, Groot's a person who can only say, I am Groot. But at the end of the movie, he saves everyone and says, we are Groot. Age of Ultron, the second last movie in Phase 2. Basically, they introduce Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver and Vision. And there's also a vibe between Hulk and the Hulkbuster, so search up for that. And Ultron is created by Tony Stark and Bruce Banner to try and be a peace program. But he believes that the only way to save humanity is to get rid of all humans. So he tries to drop a city from the sky, but they stop him, obviously. But it does cause some problems later in the MCU. Ant-Man. It's really funny. Hank Pym, who was the original Ant-Man, he needs somebody to take over the mantle and try to save the world from Darren Cross, who has Pym particles. And if Darren Cross gets the Pym particles, figures out how to make them and stuff, he could like sell them as weapons and stuff. But basically, it's a really good movie. But that is the end of Phase 2 and the end of this video.